Once upon a time, in a large, rather untidy forest, there lived a childless woodcutter named George Ebenezer Thumb and his wife Prunhilda. They were very happy.
Oh, I don't know. Are you really happy, Prunhilda?
Why, no, George. I'm not happy. Not really.
I thought not.
George, are you really happy? Seeing me sitting here, knitting, day in, day out.
No. It's costing us a slight fortune in wool, you know.
Here I sit, knitting little things, and hoping.
More hoping and less knitting, I say. One dare not open a cupboard around here without being buried in booties.
Oh, it would be nice to hear the pitter-patter of little booties around the house, George.
Seems to me I do hear them.
But George, my side of the family always had babies.
What do you think mine had, my dear? Geraniums?
And then one day, into that part of the forest, there happened a great and famous magician, name of Ralph K. Merlin, Jr. Now, Merlin had the ability to change himself into anything at will, and sometimes even against his will. Merlin had other hobbies too, like he enjoyed doing good.
I would be so happy if I had a baby even as big as my thumb.
Well, that seems reasonable enough.
Guess what, George? I think I'm going to have a baby at last.
That's very clever of you, my pet.
Hello, Daddy. This is your son.
I say, not much to the little nipper, is there? Another duck. What's his problem?
He only wants his bit of supper, Daddy.
A happy, typical British family, the Thumbs, until one ill-fated night. We all know the rest of the story. How Tom was carried away by a monstrous bird, and how through sheer wit and determination he managed to escape, and ingeniously contrived to break his fall, only to fall victim to a giant fish, and how that very fish was immediately hooked by Sir Modred of Herringbone Seat, and was carried by Sir Modred to King Arthur himself.
Nice catch, Marty.
Thank you, my lord.
Marty, you ass! This fish is full of people. Well, bless my royal liver. It's a boy, and no bigger than me thumb. By George, I think I'll shower him with gold and jewels and make him a knight. And I don't want any argument. I'm king around here.
And so Tom Thumb became Sir Thomas of Thumbatten, and performed many valorous deeds for his king, ridding the country of ravaging dragons. Only the smaller varieties, of course. Harassing giants. Only the larger varieties, of course. Eventually, Tom married a beautiful yet haughty princess, and a year later had a son just the size of his thumb, who had a son the size of his thumb, and so on, and so on, and so on. And they all lived happily ever after. But just a minute, what about George and Prunhilda?
George, I have a terrible craving for sardines and strawberry pop elvers.
The